We got it, and we are here. Wednesday, third video of this challenge. At the moment, everything is going really good, but today I am really going to show you how to set up Google Analytics and Google Search Console, either for your website or for your e-commerce store. Doesn't matter. Today you're going to learn how to do it, and now I am going to show you. I recommend every site on the internet has Google Search Console and Google Analytics configured. Before we start, just quick reminder, subscribe to our channel either here. You can also follow me on Instagram. You've got it here. Follow me on Instagram. Hey, remember, every morning I'll give you some tips and new advice that's not on the video. So you can go follow me on Instagram. Hey, keeps popping up, Instagram. So for the moment, I know you love my videos. I'm just new. I'm going to tell you, I'm just new into this, but I'm having so much fun at the moment that, hey, let's keep it up and let's real rock and roll and tell Nico who's going to win this challenge. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. As I said, today we are going to learn how to set up Google Analytics and Google Search Console. For that, what we need is a website or an e-commerce store, a laptop, and this video. Let's go for it. So the first thing we're going to do is just open a new Google tab. We're going to go into Google and we're going to start by configuring Google Search Console. This is going to then allow us to configure Google Analytics, but let's start with Google Search Console. Really easy. Go into Google and just type in Google Search Console. Once we've got it, as usual, first result for Google, let's go with it. So, as Google says, improve your performance on Google Search. Why do we really need Google Search Console? Well, Search Console tools and reports will help us measure on our site traffic and performance. Not only this, but we will also be able to fix issues and make the site shine for Google. It will mean it will help us in terms of indexability, whether things are performing well, the amount of 404 errors we might have on our site, but we'll see that later. So for the moment, what we're going to do is just set up Google Search Console. Really easy. We're in Google Search Console site now, so start now. And the first thing Google does is just welcome to Google Search Console. Thank you, Google. I am also really happy to be part of your family. We'll deal with all the terms, policies and that later because you've got loads. So for the moment, what we're just going to do is just type in our site's URL, https:// it's my case, I've just got a domain that I'm going to configure for you guys so that you can also see it. So add property. So this is now what's going to be key. In order to add the property to Google Search Console, Google is giving us different options. Google has a recommended verification method, which is by uploading an HTML file to our site. I usually prefer to go with the Google Tag Manager or with the HTML tag. So in this case, Google is offering us other options because there's people like me that don't like the recommended one. So within that, we've got the HTML tag, we've got Google Analytics, we've got Google Tag Manager, and we've got the domain of the name provider. So in my case, I'm just going to do it with a simple HTML tag, which I'm going to stick into my site and verify. So you can do it just as you want. It will work with all of them. Free to choose how you want to verify it. So just following the steps, what I'm going to do is, so once we've done it, what we're going to do is just click on verify. Simple step, really easy. Verification done. We are now the verified owners of the site. I've done it through an HTML tag, but as I said, you can do it the way you want. So go to property. We are now on the property. So as you might know, Google has recently done some design changes on its platforms and unified some platforms. So in this case, you are seeing the new Google Search Console site. What does this mean? We've now got a verified domain, which you can see here, and these are all the options that Google is offering us within Search Console. So it's giving us indexation options, enhancement options, and then some also other manual actions that we can take, that we can do. So this site has already been working, and I just use it to do some tests and things like that. So with this, we've now got Google Search Console fully operating. What we're going to do now is as I said, we're going to open a new tab for google.com, okay, and we're going to go into Google Analytics. Really easy, really simple. First option, as usual, Google's never going to put himself not on a first option, so Google Analytics, go for it. Easy, peasy, lemon squeezy. We're going to get this option, create new account. What we're going to do is we're going to set up Google Analytics via Search Console. But in order to do that, we first need to fill in some basic data for Google to know it's us. So what we've got, first option, Google is either asking us whether we've got a website or whether we've got a mobile app. In our case, it's a website. So what we're going to do is just type in an account name that we want. This is something that Google's not going to take into account. This is just some basic information that it is as a reference for us. So in my case, it's just going to be in bounders. Website name is just in bounders. Now what we do is we set up the website URL. We select the industry. In this case, it's internet and telecom. If you're not sure on what industry to select, always go for one that links the better with your site. So reporting time zone, United Kingdom, and then Google has some data sharing settings. I always recommend you click on all the boxes. Hey, Google is giving us some tools. Why not help him with some feedback? So this options are Google products and services, which we're going to go through, benchmarking to contribute with our data to improve, technical support, which, hey, why not, we might need one day, and account specialist. So once we've got this, it's just get tracking ID. We're now redirected to this site, which is one of my favorites. Hey, terms and conditions of service agreement. If you want to have a look at it, that's fine. You will need 10 hours for the first one, which is the GDPR compliance, and then you will need another 10 hours for the Google Measurements Controller data protection terms. That's fine, go for it. It's just Google Analytics. Nothing should happen. Hey, don't take my words if one day you're taken to court by Google, but just accept the measurement controller data and accept. With this done, what we now have is our account set. So for us, what we need to look for the next is the option that says all products. What does this mean? This means we can join all of Google products from one easy place. In our case, what we're looking for is Google Search Console option, which most likely is going to be at the end unless you've already configured it. So at the end, what we now do is link Search Console. Really easy. We get to this page, and here Google is asking us, by linking your analytics property to your Search Console account, Search Console data will be imported into analytics and included in your Google Analytics reporting. We're fine with it, but we just need to click on Add. And now Google Analytics has redirected us to Google Search Console. What we do is it gives us the site that we've already verified in Search Console, and we've just got to save and okay with it. So we've got it. As you can see, we're now taken back to Google Search Console with our domain being okay. So we go back to Analytics, and once here, just click on Done. We're back here, and we will see that it has now been linked. So this is really easy. We've now set up Google Search Console and Google Analytics. This is something that it is basic for every site, and we should really do since the beginning. So with this set, we now know how to set up Google Analytics and Google Search Console. So be ready, because I'm showing you basic stuff, but it's gonna get more and more complicated every day. New video tomorrow with more things, more knowledge, more tips, and things that Nico is not bringing. Hey, We've got it. Remember, follow me on Instagram. Follow. Here, just here. Instagram. Remember, not only that, quick reminder, subscribe here, everywhere. Subscribe, please, to our YouTube channel. Leave your comments here, down here. I want everyone typing comments, even if it's just, as I always say, an emoji. I love emojis, so thank you. Like to the video, please. Pretty please. Like my videos. Comments, like, subscribe, everything. Remember that you can also see other videos that we've already done so far, like Instagram for e-commerce. Do we know how to use Instagram for e-commerce? You've got the video here. You can click on the video. It's here, just here. And thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember, we're here again with more and better.